I'm a child of God, first of all. I'm a mom of two beautiful children, two beautiful fur babies as well. I'm also a wife to a very wonderful husband as well. I love coffee, I love chocolate, I love reading books, I love watching my series. Sort of a half introvert, half extrovert type of person. I'm just a person that tries to see the good in every day. Poetry for me has always been a safe place. I think poetry is a way to understand the human condition, because as much as in formal poetry there are some rules, we need to follow grammar, punctuation, and things need to make sense in a way. But the one thing I love about poetry is that it doesn't always have to make sense to everybody. It will reach the audience that it needs to reach and give dead things life. And that's the thing I love about poetry, is because you can find anything and just make it a poem. And I think there's a poem within each of us. And I think every experience that you go through, there's a poem in there somewhere. When I see words, when I see my own words and my own experiences on paper, I can see it from a different perspective. It's something that leaves me, and I can see it in front of me, and I can make more sense of it. So in a way, that's what writing has always done for me. When I see it on the page in front of me or the screen in front of me, it helps me to make sense of the situation and kind of gives me more perspective about it. And in that way, I'm able to learn from it, I'm able to help others through it, and I'm able to move forward with my life depending on the situation or the scenario that I'm writing about. I realized that it's not my story. Yes, it happened to me, but there are many children and young women who have gone through the same thing, who have been through abuse and who are afraid to share it. And I wanted to do my part in sharing my story. And in that, I hope that it would give someone else the courage to come forward and share their story as well. And it actually set me free when I started talking about it more. And I think that's what I also wanted for anyone else who goes through any sort of abusive situation, is that when you talk about it, it no longer owns you. You know, when we hold on to abusive or painful situations, it sort of becomes a crutch, it's something that we hold on to, something that thing happened to me, so I am that thing. So it did cost me to let go of fear, which is a good thing, but it also cost me the woman that I thought I was, and actually helped me to become the woman that I'm becoming currently. Funny enough, a lot of people get confused with the title, This Is Not a Love Story. Some of the poems and some of the ideas and some of the themes in this book do reflect my own experiences. When I say this is not a love story, I want, when someone reads the poems, it doesn't matter which poem, they kind of adopt it into their own lives. So it doesn't necessarily have to be about relationships. It can be about death. Like there's a poem called I Love You More When I Miss You. That for me speaks about my mother who died in 2020. It can be a career change even. Some of the poems, when you talk about moving on, it's about letting something go. So it's not always about love. Hence the title, This Is Not a Love Story. This was a special one because I had to actually get it printed, I had to self-publish it, I had to put in the money. When it comes to self-publishing, you need to find the right printer, you need to find the right cover detail, you need to kind of go out there and sell the book yourself and market the book yourself. And this has all been a learning experience for me, which I'm still learning. I have moments where I'm like, this is not working out, and I have moments where I'm like, oh wow, this is great. But it's been a learning curve for me. It's been something where I'm also growing as a writer and a publisher and someone who's trying to make her mark on the world. What I've learned about courage is that it's a mindset. Fear as well is a mindset. When we do things out of fear, eventually the fear disappears. And sometimes it doesn't disappear, but the thing about fear is it's really all in our minds. It's still something that I'm also still learning. There's moments where I do things and I'm like, I can't do this, it's not for me, or I doubt myself. And it's something that really blocks us from achieving all we can be and all that we should be. And then courage is just, it's a beautiful thing, but it's also scary. I mean, we can still do things and do it scared. The courage, I think, comes after, where you realize, oh wow, I actually did that, so I can do more. Healing means, to me, it means growing. It means accepting the pain, accepting all the bad things that happened. It means making peace with the person that I was, and forgiving myself, especially forgiving myself. You can't heal without forgiving. Yes, you have to forgive other people, but forgiving ourselves is such an important part of our healing, knowing that we didn't know what we didn't know. And now that we know, we can do better. I'm most excited to write about the next chapter. I don't know what's going to happen, but there's something coming. There's a change in the air. There's something that's about to shift. And I feel that every single day when I wake up in the morning and I feel like something's shifting. And I think this is where that fear and that courage aspects come in. And it's going to take both of those things for me to step into the next chapter of my life. And I'm excited to see where that leads me. Okay, I don't know, a lot of people don't know this, right? But the last poem in my book, and I shouldn't give the secret away, but I'm going to tell you. The last poem in this book is actually made up of the titles of each of the other poems. That's my favorite poem. This is not a love story. It's agony. How I love you more when I miss you. This ache drags me through what could have been. We've been playing this guessing game for far too long. In the end, we both had to make a sacrifice. I whisper a prayer begging God for the strength to let go. Because I am undone. I am lost. Dreams and memories do nothing to ease this longing. Even out of sight, you are never out of my heart. I am no longer whole. I cannot breathe without the weight of your memory. This is not the love story I imagined.